Good day, guys. Today I will be sharpening my planer blades with my knife sharpener that I built myself. So this is my DeWalt here planer. It is probably the best portable planer, but there's a big downside from it, and these blades here are not meant to be sharpened. They are super thin. They're really thin. But because I'm sharpening them by hand, it is a very non-aggressive sharpening, and I find that I can sharpen it 2 or 3 times before I need to throw them away. But these blades here are meant to throw away. They're super thin, and once there's nicks on them, and they nick pretty easy. If you plane some dry oak with you hit the dry knots there, they will nick. So shame on you, DeWalt, for that. I mean, when I bought this planer here, I knew what I was getting into. I know it's the best portable planer out there, but I knew there's a huge amount of complaints on the internet about these knives here being so thin, they nick easily, and you know, like I said, they're not meant to be sharpening. So even though there's tons and tons of complaints, DeWalt never decided to make thicker planer blades. So again, shame on you, DeWalt, for that. I mean, DeWalt, I have a lot of DeWalt tools, and most of them I'm very happy with it, but I'm not happy with these planer blade knives here. Anyways, this here is my homemade planer blade sharpener. Okay. This here is it's called linear rail bearings, and you can easily find that on eBay. Just type linear rail bearing. They slide very nice. I put a stopper right here, so, and same on the other end here. Okay. This base here is just a bunch of 2x4s glued together, and the reason I made it so thick is that I want to make sure it does not warp, so it stays perfectly flat. That's important. There's a lot of screws here holding those linear bearings. So this is just a piece of MDF, and I use my table saw to make the groove here, and I don't remember what degree it is, but you know, I had to consider the thickness of the unit, and anyways, it was a trial and error. I had to make a few of these pieces before I get the correct degree. Okay, today I will be sharpening my planer blades with my DMT diamond plates. And it starts here at 220 grit, and on this side it's 325 grit. Then I got 600 grit, and then I got 1200 grit. But my planer blades are not nicked too badly, so I will start with the 325 grit, and I will finish it off with the 600 grit, and I will stop right there at the 600 grit. I find it's sharp enough for planer blades. Right here I put 2 little screws, so when I put my diamond plate here, it cannot go back and forth. Okay, now I will secure my planer blade to the MDF board here with little screws. Not gonna put the screws too tight there because I don't want to be stripping the screws in the MDF board. I will probably change this to a piece of plastic or a piece of metal eventually. There you go, that's it. Now I'm ready to sharpen. Okay, I'm gonna put a little bit of WD-40 here, and I'm gonna start sharpening on the 325 grit. keep sharpening like this for about 5 minutes. That should be good enough. That should be enough to remove the small nicks that I have on the blade there. You can see the black line here. I'm starting to remove some material. Okay, that's already pretty darn sharp. So that's good enough for the 325 grit. So now I'm going to jump to the 600 grit. Put a little bit of WD-40 and continue for another 5 minutes. Okay, now I can feel like a very small burr. So I will be removing it by putting the planer blade flat on the diamond plate here. And just remove the burr like so. That's it, guys, that's all you need. Yeah, the burr is gone now. That is really sharp. Alright guys, there's the planer blade, and this is the other side of the blade, and I haven't sharpened it yet. I've sharpened it before, but not today. And you can see there's a nasty nick there, and that was probably just caused by a dry knot. My wood is very clean, so that's what I mean. Those planer blades, they nick pretty easy. Okay, this is the side of the planer blade that I just sharpened. As you can see, all the nicks are removed. Alright guys, if you like this video, give me the thumbs up. Thanks for watching.